You look great. I haven't seen you for about a week. Where have you been? Because last week there was reruns here, of course, as you know, because you were sitting up every night. Hey, by the way, it was Conan's first Tonight Show tonight. Wasn't it great? We're live, so I just watched it. I just watched it right now. Oh, no, wait, no, I didn't. No, I watched Dave. Wasn't Dave great? Yeah. Luckily, I was trained in the art of double watching. Now, what you do is this. You get two TVs. You're like, Craig, how can you afford such extravagance? Well, I didn't always work for CBS. Once, I've got a TV, and on my phone, because I've got one of the iPhone advertise on CBS? Well, they do now. I've got one of those iPhones. And I can watch my TV, and then one eye on my iPhone, I can watch, so I watch Dave in full Magicolor. I don't know, something that we don't have, right? I watch him in that. And then I watched Conan on the little TV. And anyway, I thought Dave is, as usual, a brilliant self. And Conan did fantastically well, is what I'm saying. I used to be me against Conan every night. We used to, it was like we would strip naked and wrestle. And some nights I lost, and some nights I won, and some nights Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. He's on early. He's become one of them. Yeah, there's only two late-night outlaws now. Me and the Fallon boy. And I tell you, I thought that boy was gonna go down, but he ain't going down. Not yet. And I'm thinking, lie down, Jimmy, or you're gonna get hurt. But he keeps getting up, I keep smacking him down. So I would like to hereby challenge Jimmy Fallon to naked on-air wrestling.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by New Centrum, Ultra Men's and Ultra Women's Multivitamins.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey, hey, hey! Look at you! Come on in. Hi, buddy. Welcome. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your TV's Craig Ferguson. Thank you. Thank you. Please. No, please, that's enough. Thank you, no. No, really. Honestly. No, that's so great. Please stop. Oh, great, you have. Oh, no, I didn't mean. I wasn't being passive-aggressive. Or was I? I don't know. You decide. I can't decide anything. I'm not passive-aggressive. I'm not clever like you. I hate passive-aggressive people. I like aggressive-aggressive people. They just come right at you. Hey, you're a jerk. Yes. Oh, I wouldn't know. I'm a jerk. Oh, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. Actually, you know what? It kind of is. Today, Dick Cheney, you remember him? Dick Cheney. Wasn't that fun? Anyway, Dick Cheney said today he supports gay marriage. I'm like, what? I was like, what? Oh, but I wouldn't know anything. I'm a jerk. He said, I think he only supports gay marriage because he sees marriage as a form of torture. But anyway, he supports it. And there's also the good news is that today he received a marriage proposal from Senator Larry Craig. Ooh la la! That's right. You're watching a show where the guy went ooh la la on it. Maybe that says more about you than it does about me. Did you hear, by the way, that the Octomom is getting her own reality show? It's going to be called I'm a Baby, Get Me Out of Here. And they all... No, it's going to be a real show. Do we... Remember we used to do... Because the late night show, you have to do it... There was a time you had to do an Octomom joke every night. Do we have the graphic for that? Or we don't? We threw it away. We recycled it. Yeah, why keep it lying around? It's not like we might use it ever again. No, we don't. Well, at least you know when I say that we don't rehearse, I'm not kidding. We don't. You're like, oh, no, that's part of the shtick. It's not the shtick. We genuinely don't give a rat's ass. No, we care about you, but about this? How could you care about this? Anyway, the Octomom's new show, it'll be a half hour of screaming, crying, and incontinence. And then maybe you'll see some footage of the babies after that. Do you know what, though? I'm kind of disappointed about what happened over the weekend. The Susan Boyle thing. Yeah. She lost the British American Idol, which is a weird name for a show, but that's what it's called, British American Idol. Why do we call it American Idol? Never mind. Something to do with Boston and tea. I don't know. Anyway. So, but we are in Britain. Shouldn't it be called British Idol? No. British American Idol. Anyway, Susan Boyle lost. You know the I dreamed a dream. I knew she wouldn't win. I knew it. Because show business only has room for one middle-aged Scottish virgin who wears a dress. And that's me, That's right, compassionate as ever. She came second, that's pretty good. Anyway, it works for me. Anyway, it better. Anyway, it's nice to be back, because I wasn't here most of last week, because CBS doesn't let me tell you in advance. They're afraid you won't watch. They don't want you to warn you that there's going to be a visit from the rerun fairy. So the rerun fairy was here last week. But the live fairy is here tonight, don't you worry. That's right. Call me Dick Cheney. Anyway, I was in New York City over the weekend. It was fantastic. It's changed since the last time I was there. The recession has hit very hard in New York. The hedge fund guys are doing cocaine off their wives' asses. And that's just sad. And the hot dog vendors are now charging extra for the little curly hair that you get in your wiener. And... Anyway, wherever I go in New York, whenever I go there, the people are always friendly to me. I know, it's weird, but I think it's because a lot of people think that the show is done here in New York City because New York is famous for its blue skyline. But it happened again this weekend. I was on the flight on the way there, and the flight attendant's like, I thought you taped the show in New York. I was like, well, every night I open the show, I say, welcome to Los Angeles, California. And he says, oh, I'm kidding. I don't really watch your show. But I tell you what, I'll give you warm nuts. I'm like, yes, you do. Yes, you do, Ramon. Anyway. I'm kidding. I don't know. Anyway, the traffic in New York this weekend, it was awful because I was trying to get into the Lincoln Tunnel. Not the actual tunnel, it's a club in the West Village. But I was trying to get into... Now, I was trying to get in the Lincoln Tunnel, and it was blocked off, and I said to this cop... It wasn't a real cop, it was a guy dressed as a cop. No, it was a real cop. I said to this cop, why is the tunnel closed? And he said, Prince Harry's coming through. Prince Harry was in New York. It makes sense. Prince Harry is a very impressive young man. He always conducts himself with dignity, befitting his position. Do we have a picture of Britain's Prince Harry? There he is. That's him right there. A couple of years ago. Let's see that picture again. There'll always be an England. Yeah. A couple of years ago, he dressed up as a Nazi for a costume party, which is, of course, hilarious. I mean, because what kind of a douchebag thinks I could go to a costume party as Dumbledore, or as I could go as a fascist who destroyed huge sections of my own country? You know, it's never a very good sign when you look in the costume store, you look in the mirror and you think, should I wear this? Does this swastika make my ass look fat? Of course, course, they said at the time Harry was a good Nazi, like Tom Cruise in that movie when he did that with the eye patch thing, with the, oh, don't worry, he's a good Nazi. I'm like, hey, Tom, Harry, there were no good Nazis, all right? They don't make good Nazis. What the hell is that? Good Nazi? A good Nazi? It's like a fat Olsen twin. It doesn't happen. It's like a successful car company. Oh, that's right, blame me. GM goes bankrupt, blame it on the middle of the night guy on CBS. Yeah, it's my fault. I happen to own an American car. One. What am I talking about? Prince Harry. Yeah, I think Prince Harry, he couldn't help, dressing up like that, because the British royal family, this is true, are actually from Germany. You're like, what? I'm like, yeah. Back in the 1700s, Queen Anne of England wasn't able to produce a male heir. So they imported a king from Germany. That's true. And his descendants are on the throne today. To this day, in the throne room at Buckingham Palace, there's a giant poster of David Hasselhoff. Now, you tell me why that's there. We have to take a break. I got a phone call from the royal family. We'll be right back. Sorry. Welcome back, everybody. I was just entertaining the studio audience with a pretend song. Do you know what I can't get enough of? Heroin. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a joke. No, you know what I can't get enough of? The celebrity gossip. That's my heroin. Thankfully, there are many celebrity gossip shows on TV. Here's one of my favorites. Take a look at this.
It's Access Extra-tainment tonight.
Good day, I'm Barney Slash.
And I'm John Tesh.
With a special episode of Access Extra-tainment tonight.
This month, Hollywood was under attack.
Under attack? By pirates?
No.
By gays?
No. By the swine flu. And it's still out there. Swine flu originally came from pigs.
Like Porky Pig, Babe the Pig, and Rush Limbaugh.
Experts say swine flu is still a danger to humans.
I don't care about humans. What about the people in Hollywood?
Hollywood was on full alert. Celebrities had to wear masks.
Michael Jackson was even wearing a mask over his mask.
Some celebrities were forced to change their entire face.
Kim Kardashian wore 2 masks. One on her face and one on her ass. We have an exclusive clip.
Kim Kardashian, bitch.
How do I know if I've got the swine flu, John?
Let's ask our medical expert, Dr. Phil.
I'm not really a medical expert. Hell, I'm not even really a doctor. So, doctor, what are the symptoms of this so-called swine flu? If you've got the swine flu, you'll experience dizziness and a reddening of the face. Sounds bloody awful. Go on. You would also experience a shivering sensation. Perhaps a little bit of restless leg syndrome. Called stiff leg. It might even burn when you urinate. Burns when you urinate? I don't understand the medical lingo. Could you explain that? It would feel as though an inferno were brewing in your nether region. As if a burning ember were slowly coursing through your pee-pee. Well, it might make you a little bit sneezy.
Oh, no.
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 No. worry about that. Did you just cough?
No,
Yes, you did. I think you've got swine flu.
no.
It's time for you to be quarantined. Here it comes.
I don't want to be quiet.
You're quarantined now. Don't worry, everybody. I've got the swine flu under control.
Help! Let me out! No! No!
Until next time, I'm Barney Slack.
And I'm Dante!
Good night. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the big show today on the first day of June. Oh, it's the 1st of June today, isn't it? Oh, I was like, is it the 1st of June? Is it the 19th of June? I can't remember. But it's the 1st of June today. Do you know what I like to do in the first day of first day of every month? Yeah, what I like to do then is, you know, we should really get a teleprompter or something. The first day of every month, when I wake up in the morning, I like to say, lucky white rabbits. Why? Why do I like to say that? Mind your own business. My first guest tonight is on the show Weeds, which is, it's about... Oh, woke up all of a sudden, didn't you? Yeah, it's on Showtime, which is one of the good cable networks, because it's owned by CBS. Anyway, it's a great show, though. The season premiere is on Monday, June the 8th, 1 week from today. Lucky white rabbits. Take a look at this.
You're pregnant? Yes.
See?
You've got a big mouth.
You've got a big baby.
And you're how old?
Women my age have baby shame.
So when's the abortion?
I'm having the baby, Silas.
Come on. It's a new life. It's a new sibling for you guys. It's the key to keeping her Mexican boyfriend from murdering us all, at least until she pops, and then we flee to Denmark.
Please welcome Mary-Louise Parker, everybody. Mary-Louise. Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
You look sensational. Do you mind if I say that?
No, say it. Keep
You look
saying it. I love it.
sensational. Look at you
Thanks.
with you. If you don't mind me saying so, it's a little bit sexy science fiction.
Oh, because the top, it's like kind of Star Trek-y?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
My
It's
shoes are a little
little
like,
bit. The gold
outer
shoe.
galactic
It's kind of like,
or something.
oh, we have a planet with no men, and we need men to help us repopulate our planet. And I'll be
We
like,
need
oh,
Spock.
all right, yeah. Just a little fantasy I was running in my... Hey, I was talking today to a guy called Ken Tucker.
Yes, I
Now,
heard
Ken
that you were
Tucker is
talking to
the Entertainment Weekly TV guy.
Right.
Very nice man. I was
Right.
talking to him today, and he said, hey, Mary-Louise Parker's on your show tonight. I said, yes. He said, will you ask her about the naked business that's going on with her right now?
bizarre.
What does he mean by
Well,
that?
because this woman did an article on me, and somehow we were talking about the scene that I did where I was naked, and I said something about the editing. I didn't love the way it was edited, but it was something, and it turned into like Parker furious about nude scene. So she was
really?
like goaded into being naked. And it's
Are
like,
you furious about your nude scene?
why? It's like, if you look at my career, it's like somebody sneezes and I take my clothes off. It's just like ridiculous. Get started. It's not going to be a long sneeze.
Really?
Well, it was just weird because like I was in Times Square naked with a big snake wrapped around me. And
I love you.
she just...
Good for you. Why?
She was like, I think she didn't have anything. I think maybe my interview was boring, so she didn't have anything to say. She made up this whole thing that I was really angry about the nude scene, but I
Well,
was
people
naked.
do that
so
sometimes.
I
It's,
don't know.
I blame the internet.
Yeah.
I blame the internet, and I blame anyone under 35.
Okay, that's not me.
I'm angling for, Andy Rooney's job, basically. But no, I think it's because people need to have something need a hook for their story.
Exactly.
So they make up something that you're mad about.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm actually furious about the treatment of hamsters. I don't know, but if I
gotta
knew
be
what was going
something.
on, I'd be
Right.
angry
It's
about
gotta
it.
be well, I don't know, because my show has sex and drugs and stuff, so I don't know why she went.
No, that's good.
that way.
That's one of the
Really.
one of the many good things about the show that you're on.
Yeah.
Do you smoke a lot of pot yourself, or do you not really so much?
But I've been thinking of taking it up because
Really?
I'm turning 45, and I thought I should do
Get away.
something on my birthday and
Have yourself pierced
Yeah.
somewhere.
right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing to do. You know Billy Connolly, the Scottish comedian? He talks about when he turned 50, he had his nipples pierced.
Oh, okay.
And he said the best part of it was when the guy pierced his nipples, he heard the guy saying under his breath, "That's one less of them, one more of us." Isn't that great?
That is good.
Yeah.
I actually, though, I've won 2 Stony Awards.
Stony Awards? What's the
It's
Stony
High
Award?
Times magazine. It's the, I guess,
Magazine
the
for
award.
people that enjoy herbal cigarettes?
Yeah. And I've won it twice, and they gave me a great big bong, a glass bong. It's bigger than the Emmy, actually. It's on my shelf.
Wow.
It's beautiful, and it had some product in it.
No!
Yeah. And I had I couldn't go to the ceremony, so they
Not
taped
legally, anyway.
So they had me tape my acceptance speech, and the gentleman, he was one of the cameramen or something, he came up to me afterwards with his girlfriend, and they were maybe a little high.
Maybe a little high.
And they said, "Will you marry us?" I was like, well...
What do you mean, marry?
Yeah.
So you're married to them? Those 2
No.
girls are like...
No, would you, like,
Oh, like you
officiate?
performed the ceremony.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Right. But they didn't say officiate because they were too high, essentially. But like, would you marry us? And I said, well, you know, I'm an actress. I'm not ordained. And they said, that's fine. And they were really sweet. And they said, just say something like, you're married. So I said, you know, you're both really hot and you have great hair. And I hope you live happily ever after. And they just fell on each other making out. It was really sweet. And I hope that they made it wherever you are.
Yeah. I wish I'd got married like that a couple of times.
Have you been married more than once? Oh, have you?
It's the 3rd.
3, well.
Yeah,
it's
3.
the charm.
Yeah, you know it is. Yeah. Especially this one because it has the GPS position. And the...
How's it going, this marriage? Is
It's
it
good, actually. This one's good.
Really?
Yeah, I like her. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've been married 6 months. I still like her.
Well, it's not a given, yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's good because this has got the stripper repellent as well. It gives off this kind of high-pitched whine, and strippers are like, ah, and run out. I haven't tried it, but I heard that it does, and it sets off an alarm at home apparently as well.
If what? For what? If you do
Stripper
something
approaching,
wrong?
call the cops,
Right,
something like that.
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever been married?
I've not. I've been engaged like 1 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good that I didn't. Well, I don't want to say anything.
No,
ugly.
that's all right. You don't
Lovely
have to.
gentlemen, all.
Yeah,
Except
I'm
for
sure.
Maybe 2 of them, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, relationships with men when you're a woman seem to be difficult. I know as a man, having relationships with women is sometimes the most single challenging thing that ever happens in my life. It's difficult. Why can't men and women get along? Can you tell me why?
I think sometimes they can.
They can, actually.
I love men, so I'm not a woman who hates men. So.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
That's good.
I really like your gender a lot.
What do you like about us?
It's funny that you asked that because I write for Esquire sometimes, and I wrote something about why I love men, and it's going to be in the August issue, and I think I'm partially naked also. So.
Oh, well, there you go. We come full circle. But what do you like about men? Give us a taste, a teaser of the article.
Well, the article's sort of a litany. It's sort of a poetic litany, so I wouldn't really be.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what that means.
But I mean, I like that you're different from me, and I like the way that you smell, and I like
Smell?
your
You like
hand.
men smell?
I even like the bad. Then when they smell bad.
Really? You like bad men smell? Like,
Sometimes, if I like them.
do you have a dog?
No, I don't like dogs.
You don't like dogs and you like men?
I
What the
don't
hell
like
is that? They're
dogs,
kind of
I
the
know.
same. That's weird, because I've got this dog that's very farty and I'm kind of trying to get rid of it. And you know, maybe if you like bad smells, yeah.
Not that kind of smell. You know, if you really like someone, then their smell is
Oh, yeah, no, I
appealing
get
regardless
that.
of, like,
I get that, yeah.
what
I like
state
my
they're
wife's
in.
smell.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Even if she's been, like, jogging or... Like,
She doesn't go jogging.
Does she ever sweat?
She doesn't sweat. She kind of fans herself. Sometimes she shines in a ladylike fashion.
Sweet.
I love the idea of my wife jogging. She doesn't jog. No, she doesn't do that. She drives occasionally.
She drives.
But not with me in the car.
I don't drive.
You don't drive at all?
No. And it's better that I don't. Yeah.
It must be a great time living in L.A. and not driving.
It's hard, I have to have people drive me. Because I'm truly a bad driver.
Right.
Like I daydream and I can't.
Well, don't drive anymore. You don't want to be driving in the great
I have
blue
children,
city.
And I don't want to be driving them, so.
No, you don't. Do you have a driver then?
I have, I have to pay various people to drive.
That's okay. That's pretty good.
But last year I drove to Pavilions twice. So
well, you've impressed the hell out of me, I can tell you. We're out of time. Mary-Louise Parker, everybody. We'll be right back. I know. I haven't read this book, and I'm going to talk to the author, and I haven't read the book. And usually I try and read the book, but I haven't read this book, and you know why? I'm too scared. Because it was co-written by co-written. It's co-written by Chuck Hogan and Guillermo del Toro. And Guillermo is, he does scary things. It's called The Strain. It's in stores, bookstores, where you can buy coffee. What was that? I came for a book. Oh, have a latte. How about you kiss my ass? Anyway, sorry, don't clap that. We'll have to beep it. Anyway, this is in stores on June the 2nd, and I might work up the courage to read it. Please welcome Guillermo del Toro, everybody. Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo, welcome to the show, Guillermo. Welcome. I haven't read the book yet because I'm a bit scared.
I'm scared of that cop.
Oh, really? Come on, that cop, because you did the Hellboy movies. This would be great in the Hellboy movies.
I think it's the largest prop I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, some of us are insecure, Guillermo.
A larger snake always works.
A larger snake always works. Don't they teach you that in film school?
No, they didn't.
Well, it's time somebody taught you. Aren't you doing the Hobbit movie?
Yeah.
Put a big giant snake in that.
Yeah, well, a worm, yeah.
Yeah, big giant
dragon.
Worm. Yeah. The smog. You could put smog. This could be smog.
That.
Look. Oh, look out, Bilbo Baggins. There I come. Yeah.
May I borrow it for 3 years?
No. Anyway, tell me about the book. What happens in the book?
Well, I grew up with scary vampire stories.
Yeah.
And there is another branch of vampire stories that is romantic and romantic.
The Twilight vampire?
Or the Anne Rice vampires and so forth.
Yeah.
But I really, being a sick, fat human being, I really wanted to go back to the idea of an undead creature that...
Bad vampires.
Bad vampires.
Welcome to this show, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. I am tired of it too. I'm tired of it. I don't want it anymore.
We are outraged.
Yes! Vampires are meant to be frightening, not some actor douchebag with big hair. Oh, don't worry, I only care about you and I'm a vegetarian. That's not a vampire. That's not a vampire, is it? That's not a vampire. That, my friend, is a Jonas brother. That's not a vampire. Anyway, so there's real proper grown-up vampires in this?
Indeed they are. And partially was to reinvent the biology of the vampires, the anatomy and so forth. We answer an age-old question, which is what happens to vampires' genitals?
Oh, really? What page is that on?
Page...
Really? I'm going to read that. I'm excited now. I'm like, all right, let's get to the vampire's pee-pee. Come on.
There is a long section about the vampires.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really terrific. You're famously do some very, very weird things. This book sounds weird. You've made some very
forgive me, odd and frightening films.
Yes.
And are you an odd and frightening? You seem quite a cheerful man to me.
Well, you know, they haven't excavated under the cellar in my house, but
All right.
I'm still a free man.
Right. Should they, Guillermo? Should they? Because a lot of cops watch this show to get ideas.
Yeah. I'm in trouble.
No,
Mary-Louise Parker, now me, is like a completely
I know,
illegal.
it's like pot night, yeah. I know everyone's all like, thank you, Scottish coated guy.
Potluck show.
Yeah, the potluck show. Hey, so who writes the vampire stories that you like then? Who do you like the Bram Stoker's Dracula? Do you like that one?
I adore. I mean, that's a great one of the sort of flashpoints of vampire literature.
Yeah.
But I also love Richard Matheson, Stephen King. I love short stories that date even before Dracula.
Yeah.
And I read mostly as a kid, curiously enough, I don't know how or why, but I gravitated a lot towards vampire fact. Like lore, ancient lore, books written in the 18th century, 19th century.
Really?
About vampire fact.
Where did you find these books? Where did you grow up?
I was a strange fan.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid. You know, we traveled a lot between the States and Mexico, and I always had nose and eye infections going through bookstores, used bookstores
really?
in America. And I found really beautiful stuff. I finally managed to buy the original manuscript, the original printing of one of those books from 1741.
Wow.
A treatise on vampires that I read, reproduced in another volume as a kid.
Have you ever gone over to Transylvania or these, the vampire, hangouts?
I was in Romania. I was scouting for a movie. I was scouting for At the Mountains of Madness, the H.P. Lovecraft novel.
I love H.P. Lovecraft. Do you like H.P. Lovecraft? Holy macaroni, everybody!
The fat man is a geek.
Wow.
What a surprise. Best issue ever.
Wow, that's H.P. Lovecraft. If you don't know, and let's be honest, you don't. He was when was he born, H.P. Lovecraft?
Massachusetts.
Providence,
Rhode Island.
Yeah, and he was about 46 when he died, 47, 48,
yeah,
something
he
like
was
that.
very young, and he was a very strange, thin man.
Yeah, big, tall, thin man that wore boots and wrote very frightening stories.
He was dressed as a girl for most of his childhood.
Yeah.
And he was not exactly... He would have needed that snake to...
He would have loved a snake, H.P. Lovecraft,
to feel secure.
Yeah, no.
But he wrote about big tentacles.
Yeah, he did, actually. Do you think there was sexual issues there with H.P.
I am absolutely sure there was.
Yeah. He wrote that
Providence, Rhode Island, tentacles. Come on.
I have no idea what you mean, Guillermo.
Is there a latte in there?
No. It's water. I'm sorry. Sometimes it spits. No, H.P. Lovecraft wrote The Thing at the Top of the Stairs. Remember that? Yeah, that's a good short story, isn't it? It's about a thing at the top of the stairs.
Indeed. And the things at the threshold and so forth.
Oh, yeah. I used to like reading H.P. Lovecraft. He was a great American writer, but the thing is, if I would read it at night, it gave me horrible nightmares.
Yes.
I mean, really horrible nightmares.
That's what I love about... I really love the short stories and the novels that actually kept me awake as a kid.
Right.
And that really... some of them I used to read in my room, and I would have to yell for my father to come back and turn on the lights.
Wow.
And they were really scary, and I wanted to go back to that type of scary book in this.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. I'm very excited about the scariness and the vampire's genitals. The very lovely Guillermo del Toro, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back. My next guest is a legendary singer-songwriter, very attractive human being, all round, really, I'd say. What? Nothing wrong with saying that about someone. It would be worse if I said, oh, I don't really like her that much. That wouldn't be nice. But the opposite is true here. She's a singer-songwriter performing a Welcome to England from her new album, Abnormally Attracted to Sin. Please welcome the very lovely Tori Amos, everybody. Tori Amos.
Baby, it is late, still you for me.
I'm practicing about seeing if I can be a vampire in Guillermo's vampire movie about vampires with genitals. I want to drink your blood. But first... Now that's a vampire. That's right. We're pretty much out of time. I just want to reiterate my challenge to you, Fallon. Naked on-air wrestling. Naked on-air wrestling. Doesn't have to be on-air. Just call me. Good night, everybody.